The ultimate B2B conversion site hacks. Hey everybody, JR Fisher here. Thank you so much for watching this video. At the end of this video, you're going to understand much better how to hack your site so that if you're selling business to business, you're going to get better results. I'll give you all the tricks, all the ways of doing it, and it'll be easy for you to do. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't mind. Hit that button down there. If it's red, click it, turn it gray. Don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live. So it's different. Okay, it's different if you're marketing to individuals or if you're marketing to businesses, because normally if it's a business, it's going to require that they visit your site maybe several different times. It's going to be necessary for them to have a longer sales cycle than a consumer who is visiting your site. So in this video I want to show you how you can optimize all that. The first thing we want to look at, and I think it's often ignored, is click-through rate. You have to have certain pages that are going to be optimized for business to business, and you want to look at your click-through rate, and you want to run an analysis. If you have any pages that have less than a 1% click-through rate, they need help. There's a problem there. There's a problem with your title tags, your descriptions, whatever it is. You've got some problems there and you need to fix them. Now once you've fixed, let's say, the headlines and the descriptions and all that good stuff, your title tags, there's more to it than that. Are you actually selling the click? In other words, if they click, what are they going to get out of it? What problem is going to be solved? Are they going to save money? Are they going to save time? Think about that when you're writing your descriptions. And of course, after they've clicked through, when they come to your page, are they converting? Are they converting? Are they doing what you want them to do? Are they opting in? Are they signing up for the webinar? Are they buying the product? Are they converting? If they're not converting, we've got to figure out why. Now I think some of the tools that are out there are great. I think you can use a tool like Crazy Egg. You can use a tool like Hotjar. These heat maps will show you where people are going on your website and what they're doing when they get there, and this will enable you to fix these areas. Now I want you to think about this, and I see this all the time. When you put a heat map on there, if they are not scrolling down very far on your page, okay, so they only go maybe halfway down your page, and all of your CTAs, your call to action, are down in the bottom, that means they're never seeing them. So you may want to think about moving those to the top so that you can get more sales, more conversions, whatever it is you're going for. Also try to figure out what stage they're at. If most of your traffic is coming from short tail keywords, they're probably at the beginning stage. Okay, those people who are coming on with the short tail keywords are just investigating, just learning what's out there. If it's longer tail keywords, they're further down the sales process, and your pages have to address that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is UX, or user experience. What is the user experience for a business dealing with your business? Is it good? Is it bad? Do they feel like they're being treated as a business or just another consumer? Because it is a different feel to them. I know on our website we have a separate page for people who want to actually sell our products, to be retailers of our products, and that addresses their needs and desires. It gives them links and stuff they can go to without having to weed through all the consumer stuff. Use Google Analytics to find out what search terms are actually bringing them to your site, and then once you figure out what those search terms are, do you have pages that address those problems? Do you have pages that address those issues that they're actually searching for, or are they just landing on your site because the words are there? Are you really solving the problems that they're searching for? Look at what they're searching for, guys. Too often we just don't do that. Next thing I want you to do is look at the technical health of your site. How fast do your pages load? You know, most people are looking at stuff on mobile right now. You've got to have a responsive site. I mean, that's just a given right there. But if you have slow load on that responsive site, if you have too much garbage on there, if you have a bunch of clunker stuff, a bunch of images and videos and stuff that they don't really want, and it's not clean and easy for them to click on things, they won't. Another thing I'll tell you is don't ask for more information than what you need. Sometimes I see some of the forms, the opt-in forms, or you know, the call to action forms, and they want your name, first name, last name, email address, phone number, you know, street address. They want all these things, And let's face it, guys, if we haven't done business with this company before, we don't want to give up all that information. You know, sure, a name and an email is necessary, and we get that, but I shouldn't have to give you my phone number or street address or anything like that. Now, some of you may say, well, I'm using texting now, JR, so I love to get the phone numbers. Well, you could do that. You could put the phone number on the form, but don't make it a required field. Okay, that way the people who don't mind giving up their phone number can do it, and they have a way to do it, and those people who do not want to give up their phone number are not required to do it. And you know, the final thing is test everything. Oh my gosh, I can't count how many times I wrote a simple email and I knew I did everything right. I had all my links in there right, I had my picture in there right and all that, and then I sent it to myself and tried clicking on stuff, and then some of them didn't work because I had missed stuff. You will miss stuff, guys. You need to test. You need to do A/B tests. You need to use some of the tools that are out there to actually help you test and optimize your site. You can use software like Google Optimize or Optimizely to help you figure out what areas need to be fixed on your site. I mean, gosh, there's so many things you can test on your site. You can test headlines, you can test, you know, your text in there, you can test your images in there, you can test colors in there, you can test your forms, you can test so many things, but you've got to constantly test to figure out what's going to work better, because you know, a 1 or 2% increase in your site can amount to thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars on down the road just by simply testing. Now there's certain stages you need to go through for your testing. The first one is, of course, the research. What can you learn from the data that you already have? What can you learn from your competitors out there? Now the next thing is the hypothesis theory, and the hypothesis theory says, what things could I fix? What things could I do? What things could I do differently? That's going to be the second thing you're going to do. And then number three, you're going to have all this data, you're going to have all these hypotheses out there, things you can do. Prioritize. Okay, so number three is prioritize. Which ones are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck right now? And then those are the things you're going to want to work on. And then number four, test. It's A/B test. Okay, it's testing. Once again, we're not going to get away from this testing, guys. I know all of you would like to make something, do something, write something one time and have it done and move on to the next thing, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way because you will get different results when you do things differently. That's a fact. If nothing else you got out of this video, I want you to think of this. You will get different results when you do things differently. We don't know which one is better. We never know which one is better. I send out emails all the time and I'll have, you know, a headline in there or a picture in there. I found out a lot of the emails I send out when I'm selling products do better without an image in the email. However, if I'm doing a live video and I'm trying to tell people to come watch my video, a picture of me in there works really well and people tend to click on that more. I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't tested. I wouldn't have known it, guys. And if you don't have the software to test, you need to get good digital marketing software. The best one on the market by far is Kartra, K-A-R-T-R-A. Save yourself some money though. Use my affiliate link below. You can click on that link and you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to give up your email. You can just watch a video on what it does. It will blow your mind. It does so much for you. It's such a low cost. That's why I recommend it. So check out Kartra. There's a free video link below on this video and it's in the description down there. So I hope this helps you out. I hope you think about, you know, this B2B interaction a whole lot differently than you did before. And I know that if you implement these things, you're going to get better results. You know, I want to harp one more time on test, because I was just thinking about this, and people say, well, geez, I don't want to waste any time on test. Now, the only failed test is where you don't learn anything. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Well, let's say you did 2 headlines on an email or on a page or whatever it is, or an opt-in form. You did 2 different ones and you wanted to see which one performed better than the other, and when you did the test, they were both exactly equal. Let's say you had 2,000 people go to the forum, or 2,000 people open the email, and you had the same exact click-through rate, you had the same exact opt-in rate. That can't happen. That's the only kind of failed test there is when you do a test and there's no difference in the two, and that will never be the case. It'll never be the case. If you send it out to enough people, if you have enough people come to your page, if enough people see your opt-in, enough people see your call to action, you're going to have a difference. Okay, so there are no failed tests unless you don't learn anything from it, and you will always learn something from it because you always have a difference. So think of it that way, and then you're going to want to test, because you will get better results with one versus the other, and you don't know which one yet. That's why we call it a test. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you out. If it did, share it with somebody. Let somebody else know about my videos. Let somebody else know about my channel. Our channel is starting to grow really good now. We're starting to get some traction. I've been at this for a number of years, and a lot of people say, well, you've been at it so long but you don't have enough subscribers yet. I have enough. Okay, do I want more? Of course, but you know what, whatever I get is what I get, and I'm very thankful for that, and I appreciate each and every one of you who do subscribe. And if you haven't, oh my gosh, hit that subscribe button down there, turn that button from red to gray. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every single time I go live. Now it will also tell you when I upload a video too, but you won't get that notification if you don't turn on all bell notifications. Okay, you need to do that. You also need to comment below. I want to hear from you. I know you're a real human being. I know you exist. Put your comments below, put your questions below, put your problems below, put your successes below. You can say hello below if you want, but put something below in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and guys, I really appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.